The other potential AI applications are as follows. These are really interesting ones. The personal AI assistant. The word personal itself means that it is personalized to a user's needs and requirements. So these are loaded with some kind of algorithms which are called as advisory algorithms. And what are they? What is their main job? To provide assistance to the person who is using it. So we can use them, these kind of AI assistants for weight training, then for nutrition, for setting reminders, for setting certain alerts, then personal trackers. All these things, applications, they come under the personal AI assistant. They are the best companion we can have, and they are like moral boosters or motivators for us, especially when we are doing exercises or some training or some weight reduction exercises. So nutrition, everything, they can be used as a best companion. The second one is AI nano bots. So this nano itself indicates what it is small. So what is their use? They are small microscopic intelligent machines. They are injected into our body, and their main job is to find the problematic areas in our body which the X-ray and the MRI will not be able to detect. So there are certain very difficult parts in our body which are very difficult to access. And sometimes if any person is suffering from any problem which the doctor is not able to diagnose, in spite of using MRIs and X-rays, then we can use the concept of AI nanobots. That is really interesting and mind-blowing, isn't it? Coming to the third one, intelligent prosthetics. Prosthetic means artificial limbs, artificial legs, artificial hand. Now, these are intelligent, plus they are easy to operate and take care of, and they're able to learn on their own. So people who have lost their hands or legs in some kind of accidents, or people who are born with some kind of deformity during birth itself, they can go for these intelligent prosthetics. That is, prosthetics indicates artificial hands and limbs and legs. Smart automobiles. So we are talking about smart cars. So it can be anything. The smart car is capable of parking itself, taking care of the route, best possible route, the shortest route, fuel efficiency, avoiding accidents. So many concepts, everything comes under the concept of smart automobiles. Then we have smart sensors. So in the under the topic of electronic industry, we in detail discussed about the IoT. So IoT is what? Interconnection of smart devices. So these smart devices become smart when they have sensors. So normal sensors will not work. They will have smart sensors which have self-learning algorithms which make them raise alerts, alarms in any kind of situation. Plus, they are able to process the information, learn something out of it, because the algorithms are written in such a way. So this is the some of the other potential AI applications. Continuing further, the other things are, it can be used for fraud detection and counterfeited documents. So AI-enabled system can not only detect banking and transaction frauds instantly, it can also anticipate like in future, whether any such fraud will happen, who is doing it, how to catch hold of those persons, what kind of pattern is being observed, everything, because AI has got the capacity to see the pattern. So it sees the pattern and predicts that in future if something may happen, and how to be alert and attentive by seeing the patterns in the transactional data. Next is photo-based search. This is an amazing application of AI where the photos are scanned, they are seen, they are used for searching purpose. Mainly it can be used for casual friend searching, or it can be used to catch thieves or terrorists or antisocial elements in the society, so that they can be brought under law, they can be monitored, they can be tracked. And this can be used for research purpose also, for crime detection also, for e-commerce, for social networking, everything we can use it. Robo helpers. As I told you before in the previous video session about robots. Robots are human looking like machines which help us in all kind of applications, whether it is a simple one or a complicated one where human beings find it very difficult to do or dangerous, or some might be very repetitive tasks which the human beings may not like it to do. So in all areas in the field of education, health, mining, industry, then e-commerce, then go downs, industries, infrastructure development, research and development, everywhere these robots are going to help human beings in the best possible way. And inside the robot, which technology will be there? Obviously, the AI technology. Next one is innovative product design. So slowly we are moving into a stage where the designing of a product holds utmost importance. We should have design of the product which is durable, which is user friendly, and which is having the best quality, which is having the capacity to withstand any kind of any kind of situations, plus AI enabled system also. So for developing such systems, obviously we have to use AI, and that concept is called as what? Innovative product design. So this not only increases the productivity, but increases the quality of the design also. Architectural engineering, so construction of buildings, dams, bridges, flats, then cities, all these things, they come under the architectural engineering, and AI can be easily used because a lot of processing of data is required. Next one is space exploration. That is an amazing one. And already NASA and other ISRO companies, they are using this technology because space exploration requires so many data to be processed, like space visuals, astronomical figures, where the distance between the planets and the satellites are so huge. Lot of processing, calculations, everything have to be done, and the patterns have to be observed in order to see any kind of astronomical innovation or discovery also. It can be used for processing the data which is sent by space rovers, satellites, and they can be analyzed using the AI-based system. And they can make amazing predictions, and conclusions can be derived by using this system. And unanswered questions of the space, I think all of you know that space is still a mystery for human beings. All those things will be explored more, and human beings will be able to find out what is that amazing thing which is there in the space. Next one, and the last one, is your AI-based defense system. See, protecting one's country is of utmost important now. So if I use AI-based systems, then it is going to be taken care in the best possible way. Where all we can use it? We can use it for defense training. I told you about simulations. So AI-based systems provide the best simulation for the training of the cadets and the soldiers to see what exactly is the situation in the battlefield. Weapon design, because we want the best weapons for our country to be protecting our nation. Missile control systems, bomb diffusing robots, because it is very dangerous for human beings to go and diffuse a lethal bomb. So if we have robots which is intelligent itself by to find out whether this bomb, how to diffuse this bomb, what is the technology that is used, next time if a new situation comes, how it can be done, all these things, it can be thought of. That is bomb diffusing robots, anti-ballistic systems, navigation systems, surveillance, drones, signaling. These are all the major areas under AI-based defense, which can impact for a smarter defense system for any country for that matter. So in general, we have discussed thoroughly that AI has left no stone unturned or no area that is left where it cannot be used. Obviously, lot of skilled people are required to do all these things, but all these fields are open. This is an open ground for AI, and in every field, we can include the concepts of AI or the important methods and technologies of AI to make our life the best one, sustainable one, safe one, and a progressive one. So with these concepts, I end this chapter of AI applications. More coming up in the next sessions. Stay tuned and take care.